Well guys, you wanted it, you're finally getting it. This is my thoughts on Sonic Generations Part 3. At long last, you're finally getting it. It's been a long time since I've actually done this. There's been a lot of information I've looked up about this game, but I don't have to look up anymore. Everything is now in the final verdict, which is, it's just not going to happen. You guys wanted to know if I was going to actually do a Let's Play or review series of Sonic Generations. It can't be done. For one, like I said, all I have is a Nintendo Wii. And previously past game consoles. Did I choose poorly? I don't think so. I thought I actually chose a great game console. It had some great games. But its time is coming near an end, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Like I said, there's been some good games, there's been some bad games, but, you know, it was fun. Time is short, what's left on Nintendo Wii. We are looking forward to the next Nintendo game console next year entitled Nintendo Wii U. Or as everybody else likes to call it, of course, you Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 lovers out there, Wii U! Watch that be a catchphrase soon enough. Anyway, so in this talk we're going to talk about the update on Sonic Generations. Have I seen the gameplay? Yes, I have, so you can stop leaving me the comments about that. Do I have any different feelings for Sonic Generations since the last video on it? To answer that, I can say it in two ways. One, yes, and two, no. Why can I say yes? Because I have seen the gameplay, I've seen the storyline, I've seen what this is all about, I've seen the voice acting, I've seen all the time and effort that went into this, and I have to say, it's pretty good. If anything, it's probably the best Sonic game that's been released since Sonic 2. So, yeah. I guess you can say that I am still hurt right now. I'm still in pain with the fact that I will not be able to play this game and, you know, share my expressions of the game with you guys. I can't do it because, like I said, I don't have an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3, which kind of blows. So you're probably thinking one of two questions. One, probably being, why don't you get another game console? Alright, if you want to cough up the $200 to $300 to get an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3, go ahead. And then I'll get the game with the game console and, you know, I'll do a Let's Play or review series with that game then, okay? I'm getting a little tongue twisted at the moment. Number two, what you're probably thinking is, well, it is coming out for PC. Why not just download it? You know, PC digital download a copy of Sonic Generations. Okay, I would do that, but you see, the problem is this piece of shit right here. You see this son of a gun right here? Not the monitor itself, but the actual hard drive, which is down here. I'm just showing you, you know, pretty much just the monitor. That thing is on life support at the moment, and it is the only thing that is keeping Sonic Team Entertainment alive. That pretty much is Sonic Team Entertainment. When this thing dies, so does Sonic Team Entertainment, which, you know, it's gonna be really painful when it does, because then I'll have nothing else to do. I won't be able to do any more toy reviews or any future Let's Play or review series, so yeah. So yeah, there you go. Also, another reason why I won't get the PC version is because, like I said, this is on life support and it lags. It lags. Everything about it lags. Video play on it lags. Streaming lags. Trying to play a video game on it. A PC version like Star Wars, Rogue Squadron or something. It lags. It lags. It's stupid. It's old. This thing is 6 years old and I cannot get a new computer. I just can't. I can't afford it. If you want to cough up the money, probably then I could. But you see, without a job at the moment, guys, because I'm on layoff, It's not possible. And I don't even know when I'm returning back to work. I don't know when I'm going to be making any more money, so it's just not going to happen. There will be no Let's Play or review series for Sonic Generations. Unless somehow it gets imported into Wii U next year, in which Sega has already announced that's not going to happen. They don't feel the need to re-release Sonic Generations for Nintendo Wii U because they don't think that they'll make a high enough profit. Bullshit! Batman Arkham City, which just got released not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, is making a big profit. And they've already announced, the creators of it, that they are going to throw Batman Arkham City into Nintendo Wii U next year. They're going to be making a profit. And Sega, it's just going to be playing cowards. How is it that Batman is actually going to be imported into the next game console, even though it's a re-release, and Sonic's not? I mean, really, it's unbelievable. I find it to be just another excuse. And the reason why we did not get a Wii version of Sonic Generations is because of the high definition. Everything about that game is high definition. It's even in 3D if you actually have a 3D television. And if you do, more the power to you, because you're experiencing the high true definition for Sonic Generations. But you know what? Something about it just still doesn't add up. It's just weird. I mean, they could have done the simplest thing, in which I thought would have been the best thing for them to do, and import it onto Nintendo Wii like they did with Sonic Unleashed with a toned down version. Not much in the high definition, and the gameplay has changed quite some. Why couldn't they do it like that? Because they don't think it would sell well? Come on, how many people out there can actually afford another game console when they've already got Nintendo Wii? I mean, they're not thinking straight. Maybe they think it's a good thing, but honestly, they're losing out on money. Well, thankfully, that's not going to happen next year. Next year is the deadline. At long last, we are finally not going to get a freaking Nintendo GameCube wannabe. We are finally going to have a game console for Nintendo in high definition, just like Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 mixed in together in the same blender and poured into a Nintendo game console. At long last, it's going to be like that. That's exactly what Nintendo said. So next year, any future Sonic games that are going to be in high definition, it will no longer be an excuse. No longer an excuse, Sega or Nintendo. We finally can have the games for Nintendo Wii U. At long last, no more toned down versions. We will finally get a fuller version that's maybe even better graphics wise. At long last, it's going to happen with Batman Arkham City, and I promise you, it's going to happen with the next Sonic game title for the next future games. And honestly, just honestly, this game is awesome right here. It really is. I had a hard time playing it, but you know what? That's every Let's Play I do. I always get frustrated. I always tend to get nervous when I'm recording. But this game overall was amazing. It was definitely a big breakthrough. A step, finally, a sign of relief from the previous Sonic games we've had that just didn't make the cut. This was a great game. It really, really was. And everything that I have saw with Sonic Generations so far just still makes me think that Sega was actually lazy. Just lazy. just making up an excuse, slapping it onto the game cover itself, saying that the game was in high definition, that it could not be imported into Nintendo Wii, just so they could save themselves the time, when this game looks exactly the same! Everything about this game right here looks pretty much the same with modern Sonic. Everything! Nothing changed. But finally, thank God, I am going to put this in oath. In my own oath. Next year, the motto for Nintendo Wii U better be this. I swear to God it better be this. Nintendo Wii U. No more excuses. Next year, guys, look forward to it. High definition games at long last. It is a dream come true for Nintendo. High definition games. No more excuses. No more excuses. And I look forward to it. Oh, by the way, for any future comments about Halo 4, yes, I will be getting that game. And that is when I will get an Xbox 360. Now, will I go back and get Sonic Generations? I don't know. Only time will tell, depending on if it's still popular. But the reason why I'm going to get Halo 4 and get an Xbox 360 at that time is for one reason only. Sonic, I love you to death. Since the very beginning, all the way to the current events right now. But honestly, you are no Master Chief. The end. Good night, folks.